this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? FISK Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the FISK. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit the subscribe button. You understand? We're trying to get to 3,000 subs before the draft. We got a month to get me 800 more subs. Alright, so smash that like button, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell button, hit all them YouTube buttons. You understand? And let's keep this train moving. Let's keep this momentum going. You know what I'm saying? We popping right now. But with that being said, we got to talk about some bad news. Now, and my phone's still going off, man, as the details come out. But we have a snag in one of our signings. Okay. My whole thing is this. We ain't trying to get no lemons around here, okay? We ain't trying to sign no lemons. So, according to Mike Garafolo, he tweeted out 8 minutes ago. He says, there's a snag with the Giants addition of Kyle Rudolph. Sources say the team's medical staff is concerned with Rudolph's foot after his physical and believes he'll need surgery. The sides are discussing how to proceed. The 2-year deal was agreed to, but not signed yet. Fuck me. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Giants fans, there's no need to get off cloud nine. There's no need to be disappointed. There's no need to not continue to talk the shit we've been talking for the past 3 days. No, we're still the best team in the East. We still on the come up, and can't nothing stop us from taking over the NFL next season. I told y'all on Twitter, those y'all who follow me on Twitter, y'all know this. There will be nothing but positive talk about this team going forward. I am going to LeVar Ball the New York Football Giants a Super Bowl. We are not talking nothing negative. So instead of being disappointed, instead of giving you a negative take on the situation, I'm going to say this. It's God's plan. It's God's plan. Maybe this is what convinces us to get Kyle Pitts. Okay, maybe this might make us draft Kyle Pitts, because yesterday on my Bulletproof Giants show, my weekly Giants talk show that I do with my boy Boogie, we had a lot of y'all talking that offensive line shit. And I'm sitting back like, man, we better not take no damn Slater or whoever if there's a freaking, if Kyle Pitts or Jalen Waddle was there. Maybe if this thing with Kyle Rudolph doesn't fall through, maybe that makes us want to get Kyle Pitts. Maybe, just maybe. Okay? So instead of being disappointed just in case we can't get Rudolph, I don't know what's gonna happen with this situation. I don't know if the Giants are gonna just say, you know what, Kyle had the surgery. Well, damn, how did they say how long he would miss if he had the surgery? I mean, because it's March 23rd. I mean, what the hell's March 23rd? I mean, normally when I think of surgery, I think of like 3 to 4 month recovery. So I mean, like, shit. Okay, let's double back. Let's start from square one. Okay, let's just pause the game, hit restart, and let's continue from my last save point. Okay, we back. Now, instead of getting disappointed about Kyle Rudolph, how about we just point our attention to Evan Engram? Okay, now, the past couple days on television, I've heard the Colin Cowherds, and I've heard the, the people on First Things First, or, Undisputed, and, Max, the first take, everybody's bigging up the Giants' skill position. And a lot of the reason why they're bigging up the Giants skill position is because they're looking at Evan Engram like he's Travis Kelce. Alright, for some strange reason, Evan Engram still has this clean reputation of being a great tight end. So how about Evan Engram live up to his name? Because realistically speaking, Giants fans, we shouldn't be getting upset that like a 12 to 15 year veteran in Kyle Rudolph has a bad foot and oh my gosh, we won't be able to sign him. We shouldn't be upset about this right now when we got a tight end making $6 million going into the 5th year of his rookie deal, who we took in the 1st round instead of drafting Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to McAdoo. So, you know, realistically speaking, Giants fans, there's 2 things we're going to do right now. Number 1, we're going to turn our attention to Kyle Pitts in the draft and pray Jerry Jones doesn't take him. I honestly think Jerry Jones is the only person that will take Kyle Pitts. I don't think the Eagles are going to take Kyle Pitts just for the simple fact that they need a wide receiver. They still got Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert's a good tight end. So I don't think they're going to take him. It's Jerry Jones who worries me with the Kyle Pitts situation. Because remember last year, instead of drafting Xavier McKinney when he needed a safety, he took CeeDee Lamb. So it wouldn't shock me if Jerry took Kyle Pitts right before the Giants take him. Especially because he knows the Giants will draft Kyle Pitts. Now, I don't know how they feel about Blake Jarwin. Didn't they pay Blake Jarwin last year? I don't know. Some cowboy, a little dirty little cowboy fan in my comment section, let me know if they paid Blake Jarwin last year. Because if they paid Blake Jarwin, maybe they don't take Kyle Pitts. But, number 1, instead of focusing on wide receiver, we're going to turn our attention, Giants fans, to Kyle Pitts, who just ran a 4.4. And 2, we need to hold Evan Engram accountable. Okay? We need to hold him accountable. The drops got to stop. The fumbles got to stop. I honestly think last year Evan Engram got into his own head. I think it just became a situation where just every time he even looked, Evan Engram way something bad happened. Can somebody go back and just clip all of Daniel Jones' fumbles? And I want to know how many of his fumbles was because he either didn't want to throw the ball to Evan Engram or he's waiting for Evan Engram to go open. I'm thoroughly convinced that 90% of all of our turnover issues last year either involved Evan Engram dropping a ball, which led to a pick, him fumbling, or Daniel Jones conflicted about whether to throw him the ball or not. So maybe if Evan Engram just steps his game up, this is a moot point. Because if Evan Engram lives up to the height, we good. And to be honest with you, Giants fans, those of y'all who've been listening to my videos lately, y'all know I like to drop my biggest gems at the end of the video because I need that watch time. So I'm going to end the video on this. Whether we get Kyle Rudolph or not shouldn't matter. You know why? Evan Engram is playing for a contract. And it is anything we learn in all pro sports. Basketball, dudes who average 12 points a game start averaging 20 when they want a contract. Baseball, guys who smack 15 home runs a year when they want a contract smack 30 home runs. And in football, guys like Leonard Williams who get 2 sacks a season start getting 11. When it's time to get the bag, Giants fans, players show up and they show out. Maybe we might get a stud demon monster version of Evan Engram next year because he wants to get paid. Maybe he sees that $35 million that Henry got and says, I want that. Or hell, maybe he might see that $60 million that Kelce got and says, I want that. So there's a world where we might get Super Saiyan Engram next year and we really gonna be lit. So let's not jump out the roof. Let's not get depressed. Okay, the Kyle Rudolph situation is bad, but there's still hope. Alright, but that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is FISK Vegas, and I approve this message.